And welcome to another edition of Baker Sports Media Day. I'm your host, Nathan Dean from In the Game I2G Next. Alongside me is Coach Ramsay from Mandarin High School. How's it going, Coach?
Pretty good, man.
So what are you excited most for this upcoming season?
Well, just a really different group from last year's team. A lot of new starters, not only guys in new positions. Really excited initially to see, did the things that we did in the off season help make up some ground with some guys that, we began from graduating so much. Did we get our guys into a position where they can go out there and compete on a high level, and then ultimately see in the game, see them go out there and hopefully do what you believe they can do.
And you guys had such a huge run last year for the state championship. How do you guys get back to that this year?
If we do it again, I'll let you know. I think for right here and now, you just really have to do things to put yourself in position to be involved in the games November, December. Things that you focus on this time of year, things that you only have a set amount of time to work on yourself because you get into the opponents so quick. We only have less than 3 weeks for our first game, so as long you got to make sure you don't miss any steps. And we're following what we did last year, and I think chemistry and culture is something everybody works on and strives for. I think sometimes with team chemistry, though, you're just fortunate. Some years you have it, and some years you don't. Last year we had it, and again, hopefully, if we do the right things like we did last year, we'll have it again this year. But I think that's a big element that you never really know as a coach if you have it or not until the games come around.
What's your favorite part about being a football coach?
I think just being with the guys. Just being part of the group. I think that's why I got into it in the first place. I kind of realized when I was done playing in college that I didn't really. I was like, I don't want to be a coach, and then once I got into it, I just realized that I love being part of a group. I love being one of the guys, and I think that part of it is the most enjoyable. Sometimes when you win a game, it's more of a relief than anything else. So I think it's those times that when just being around the group, being one of the guys, and just being in the mix with them.
And I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but with one of the biggest quarterbacks in the country, in Carson Beck, what's he been like on the field as a leader?
Yeah, these first couple of days, I've seen a little bit of an uptick in that. I think he's been more vocal. Where last year he was the new guy, and also we had so many seniors that he definitely led when it was time to hey man, get behind me and let's go out there and win the game, which we had several of those moments. I think he's a little bit more getting outside of his comfort zone, but in a good way, and really being a little bit more demanding of the guys. He understands the offense instead of learning it last year. He's more of a teacher of it this year, and I think he's really starting to embrace that role the first couple of days of practice. Hopefully it continues.
And what's the biggest improvement that you think the team needs from last year?
We got to run the ball better. I think that's offensively. We've got to do a better job running the football. We did a better job in the playoffs to have an okay running game, but we need to do a better job during the regular season. I joke that our offense is kind of like the Jackson 5 and Carson's Michael. He's at the front of the group, but if we don't get a running game, it's going to be like Michael when Thriller came out. It's just him. So we need a running game, and we need balance for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Coach, and I appreciate it. This has been another edition of Baker Sports Media Day.